There's no camera today. I completely
Oh
fucked
no,
up.
who could have? Oh,
I not only did I fuck up, but I also
he's claiming it
forgot
already.
to get the adapter for the phone. 'Cause I could have preferred on my phone.
This is just unbelievable.
I forgot the adapter for the phone. I'm a fucking mess.
Do you want to just hold your phone the whole time? That would go
I can
really
just
well.
Selfie it the whole time.
Yeah.
Mm.
That would
Also,
go
if I
extremely
sound
well.
weird, my tongue is inflated because I bit it really, really hard today, and like there's a nub on my tongue and it hurts like a bitch.
No setup, no tongue. What else?
It's
What are we missing?
what else are we missing?
That means I can go off of.
You
set
can
as much as
scroll wherever the
possible.
fuck you want.
Hell
Yeah.
fucking yeah! This is
Congratulations, you fidgety bitch.
awesome. Hell
He's-
yeah!
he's drifting.
Oh my god.
But hell fucking yeah!
There's no camera. I don't know what to, I can't move around and do shit. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. What have you been up to? You actually
I
did a
actually.
monumental task.
What I do?
You went through thousands of cards.
Oh, I did. Yes, I finally went through all of Hassan's cards. So, going through his cards has been a bit of a journey. And Hassan said, "Hey, go. You can go through all my stuff." I'm like, "For free, for free." So, I went through all of it, and then I got like roughly 2,500 cards. Out of like, if just doing like a rough weight calculation, I must have went through like just shy of 10,000 cards. So it was maybe like 8,000 cards.
Jeez.
And I read all of them.
Oh my god.
Roughly.
Yeah,
Very
you know what's
roughly.
fucked up? Like
What?
you went through all of this,
Uh-huh.
and then I looked back at my house, and I still have another box. These are like cards that I would never trade. And there's like a whole other box there that's at least like 1,000 more cards.
But you wouldn't trade those.
Those are organized. Those are like my
I see.
cards. I would
Okay,
never,
so those
ever
are the
touch those.
those are the actual cards. Whereas I went through the
No, that's
fucking
not
one.
true. There's a lot of cards
No,
in there that I was like,
there-
oh man.
There's a lot of good stuff in there, but it was more so as in like it's the Wild West.
Yes,
for
it
the
is the
things
Wild
I went
West. Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones, the ones I have over there are like decks that I use in tournaments.
Mhm.
Cards that are like, you know, they were gifted to me. Or like really expensive cards that were gifted to me. I think like I've got some like oil etched cards and shit
Oh,
like
sick.
that. Just ones that or like ones I got from Chicago.
Oh, sick.
Or like
Yeah.
other Magic Cons.
But yeah, so sorted through all of that, and then I took all of the things I was considering, and then
Mhm.
you went through them, and each time you were like, "Oh, I need that." Actually, it fucking actually killed me inside, which is fine because
like
I
the
mean,
majority of the
no,
cards.
but
Yeah.
it's. I mean, this is all your stuff to start with, and I'm very glad to have it. But it was just like, God damn, it hurt so much to see it live.
I know. There's
It's
just
okay.
a few that I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I know. It was really funny. So
It's like because Michael's the same way, where Michael will give you his binder, and he's like, pick any cards you want, and you go through and you'll pick cards. But you see, unlike me, sorry, he won't give you the majority. He'll give you like one of the 20 that you pulled out, and I'm like, why would you hand me this in
that's
the first
fucked up.
place?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what's the fucking point?
That's
If
so
you're gonna
rude.
Be like, actually, no, I won't trade it. It's like, bro, just why does
Goddamn.
it call it trade binder then?
Yeah, that's fucked.
Just make a trade binder of cards you're willing to get rid of.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm really thankful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really silly and stupid cards in there, or like some of them that don't really do anything, but it has fun art. So
Mhm.
I took those. And I just had so much decision paralysis when trying to finish up building my ninjas commanders. Like I've been thinking about this for like the
it's
past
insane.
I don't know how long. But now that you've given me the ammunition to like put in the deck, then I had a new problem of like, well, there's too many good things.
Mhm.
Having to cut down to
Mhm.
100 is like a very difficult task. I didn't realize. But I'm like, well, there's only, how many different ways do I want to kill somebody's guy? Or how many different ways do I want to like,
Do you see why I was just like, just take the cards?
Yeah.
Because
no, this
I
makes
know
sense.
I'm never gonna go through them and sell them.
Yeah.
And I would rather you just have them because I would have that decision paralysis times like my other binders that I have that I use for deck building. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
true.
never gonna make a decision. And then ultimately I just buy cards anyways.
No, that makes sense. And it's just more efficient, but like I can't get myself to buy like certain singles, specifically like the stuff that's like so good that like what is it? Like all the super high tier like blue counter spells or something. Like those are like, border or definitely like CEDH territory, but also like, I don't know, 30-40 bucks a pop. I'm like, I don't want to buy that. I'd rather use like a shittier counterspell. But now my question is like, which one of the shittiers do I use?
Yeah. You see, that is one of those things where after playing for so long, I just got so annoyed that I think I bought like multiple sets of the full complete of all counterspells.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They all sit in like a blue binder that I have. And I'm like, counterspell region.
Oh my
That
god.
Michael, every time he goes, he's like, oh my lord. He's like, can I buy a set? I'm like, there you go, go for it. I don't give a shit.
My salt levels are rising as I'm going
exactly.
through these pages. Yeah.
Oh man. Besides that, also one more thing about Michael before I forget. My boy is one trick ponying. He's OTPing Nunu, right?
Still.
What rank do you think he's in?
Did he get out of bronze?
He's approaching gold. He's like almost out of silver.
Look at him.
And I've seen him play. I genuinely think he's gonna get to plat.
Really?
Like easily.
What changed?
If he just touches Nunu.
What changed?
What changed? I think he's just learning. But again, if Nunu gets banned, he loses the game. That's what I want to say. Like, I love the boy, but like if Nunu gets banned, he loses the game. He literally only knows how to play Nunu.
Time for me to advertise.
So like, what changed? I think he's getting to the point where he just knows how to play the champion so much that he's just a problem. Like, people don't know how to deal with it. Like, he isn't exceptionally good at, I don't know, like, there's a delicate balance in jungle to like know when to gank lanes.
Yeah, exactly.
But like he hasn't gotten that fully grasped yet. But he's gotten to the point where like even if his laner doesn't help him, he's played Nunu so much he just knows when he can kill a champion. So just like solo kill a laner and then leave.
Nice.
Yeah, or like shit like that is happening, which like in lower elos will spiral. That guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, I just got killed by a level 3 Nunu. I'm like 2 levels up. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they spiral and then they lose the lane and then he wins the game. And this has been going on and on and on.
Sure.
I think he just knows how to play Nunu really well. And as a result, people throw up their arms and run away. But yeah, he's like approaching gold. I think he's like silver 1 now. Like silver 150 LP or something.
Nice.
He's surpassed his brother. That's all I wanted to do. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm like, I've done the thing that I wanted. I catapulted him past his brother.
You did it.
And now I'm like, I am free.
Mission accomplished.
And now all I do is fuck around. Like, I'll like first time pick shit and ranked again.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing solo because I don't care anymore. But
damn, yeah. I just haven't really got the motivation to play rank again yet. I did play a little bit last week, but it was mostly just like draft games and stuff.
I think he has like 150 games already.
God damn.
Yeah, he's just
fucking blasting.
that shit.
Yeah.
He's doing like 6 games a day. Like easily 6 games a day. Sometimes more. Like I think yesterday over the weekend he played like 15 games or something.
Damn.
And a lot of them are solo. He's just like fucking queuing up and doing the thing.
My guy. Okay, I mean, wishing
he has like a
the best of
60%
luck.
win rate. It's kind of nutty. I'm just watching my boy OTP fucking Nunu.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope nothing less than that for 6 games a day.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah. It's so many games. But yeah, it's nice. I've been released. I don't do it with him. I just like fucking do what I want now. I play Quinn top occasionally. Kai'Sa tops. I just solo queue and I terrorize people. I don't even care if I lose. I'm like, my objective is to have fun, and that's all I do now. It's a good time.
Tough. Terrorizing your own teammates.
So to be fair, my Quinn, 80% win rate across like 30 games, which is kind of nutty. But anyway, my Pantheon is also sitting at like a 70%. I think those are the 2 main champions I'm playing right now, actually, because they're just like fucking evil. But yeah. Besides that, what did I do over the last 2 weeks? We fell asleep during a CIQC event.
No. It was an IPAM event. It was not a C.
It was both.
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely lied on my CIQC reporting then. Because I wrote IPAM/CIQC event. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's just not true, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, CIQC reporting?
I like how Wes agreed with me. Oh, you have to do this reporting thing. Do you not get that email?
I don't think I'm on CIQC,
okay.
actually. So I haven't been getting those emails.
Right.
I'm not
I had
sure.
to do like a reporting thing today.
Oh, interesting.
It took a long time. It took like 30 minutes. It's kind of fucking annoying.
Okay.
But Wes agreed with me.
What?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's reasonable to
Okay.
associate the school of being a school.
So did Sam. I was kind of amazed. I thought I was in the minority opinion there for some
What?
reason.
No.
That there was not enough teaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I also agree with that. I was expecting more, like, teaching
Lecture,
stuff
yeah.
going on
Yeah.
rather than showing off of, like, experimental setups.
I mean, it's good stuff to know too, but like you should, not be like, this is a school.
Yeah.
Like have it be like, we're gonna go over recent events, recent developments in the field,
Mhm.
and then your expectations are set correctly, right?
Exactly.
But whatever.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Kind of tough shit.
I'm done plundering.
Okay.
He's saved.
Did you get him to level 80 or something?
No, I got. So my goal for plunder was
Oh, wait, plunder. For some
To-
reason, that was.
You thought it was delves.
Delves.
look who's delve brained
Fucking
now.
nerd.
I'm not Delve Brain. I'm asking. Yeah,
You are obviously delve brained.
The
You
way-
you popped into your
I
head.
forgot about plunder.
Okay.
Completely.
Yeah.
I forgot about the most popular game mode.
Yeah,
Image.
exactly. Yeah, that everybody loves, and there's never controversy.
That's right.
There's controversy.
There's a little bit of
There's always
controversy.
controversy.
Yeah.
What's the controversy?
Oh my god.
Wait,
So
before you do that, explain your plunder storm.
okay,
You
so
finished your plunder storm.
yeah, so my goal, right? They released some new rewards associated with collecting plunder, and if you collected 250,000 plunder, you got a title.
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember what the title was. It
I was
didn't
gonna
matter.
ask you what it was.
It didn't
That's
matter
crazy,
to me.
You forgot already.
I
you-
know the
Wait,
achievements
why did you grind it then?
because I wanted it.
Wait. Do you have it equipped at least?
No.
Oh my god.
Why would I
that's so
do
s-
that?
What do you have
I'm-
equipped?
Of the deeps.
Why is that cooler?
Because I liked doing that achievement to get that title. It was fun.
That's insane. If your character has the same mog,
I don't think I can
it's
ever.
still like the piratey like leather set, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
perfect with the
Well,
plunder storm.
I don't think I
thing.
can ever understand why I play this.
Well, the thing is, like, number go up, right?
No. Shut the
Hey.
fuck up. No, I agree with number go up, but
Yeah.
like but like
No, it's just the collector nerd type of.
we've talked about this. This is like me when I play Assassin's Creed and stuff. People like will go to all the vistas.
Yeah.
I just did the fucking story.
yeah.
I fucked around the city for like 15 minutes and I got bored and I turned it off.
Yeah.
But I also can't play Minecraft. So
Well,
like,
it's
what's the point of
just a
this?
different
I can't
type of
play Minecraft
players
either.
who like need to check all the
Well,
boxes.
yeah, no, I understand. I'm just saying it's just not me at all.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
okay.
so for me, it was twofold. I wanted to get the thing just because I wanted it, but I also just really wanted to play plunder.
Okay.
And it gave me a good reason to like keep logging in and playing plunder.
Exactly.
right?
That's a good thing to shoot for.
I got several wins that I really enjoyed. It was a good time.
Victory.
There
Royale.
were some points that I 3v1'd and I came out on top. It was crazy. I was like, this is insane. So it was a lot of fun.
Wow, I can't believe you teamed up with a couple guys at the end there. That's pretty cringe.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you were
Okay.
called a dirty teamer before.
Okay, yeah, okay. So we're going into the
Exposed.
my part of controversy, I guess. So
Patrick cheats.
so
The truth come out.
I'm in this game, right? We're down to 3 people at the very end, right? The storm is at its minimum size, basically. And it's like, it's time to fucking fight, right? It's like, we're gonna fuck each other up and the best man wins, right? And one of these fucking dirty bitches
Tell 'em.
uses an item that makes you take reduced storm damage, right? And he just fucking runs out there. He just runs into the storm.
Cringe.
Yeah, so we can't chase after him, me and this one guy, right? So the logical thing to do in this situation is to not attack each other, right? Because you're like, well, the storm guy is just going to come and, ravage our corpses
He's gonna
right at
have
the end.
All the CDs.
Yeah.
Full health, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Doesn't make
So-
sense.
So, I kind of, use my body language to convince the guy to be like, we shouldn't fight, right? I'm like, this is stupid. That guy is just going to come and kill us. I'm, hiding behind buildings, and eventually the other guy is just like, he might be onto something, right?
Yeah.
The third guy comes back from the storm, right? And me and this other guy are like, fuck you, dude. You've prolonged this game. We're annoyed with you. We're
Yeah.
going to kill you,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And then it'll be me and the last guy because, honor amongst thieves, right?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the guy that ran into the storm is cracked.
What?
And he fucking annihilates both of us.
Wait,
and
he
wins the
wins
game.
that?
Yeah,
Oh.
he wins
Wait,
the
I
game.
didn't know that
Yeah.
was the
He
story.
deserves
Oh wait, I
it.
thought you won.
No, not at
No,
all.
I thought you
Yeah.
won too.
No,
or,
no.
or at least I thought
No.
the cheeser guy like loses at least. He won.
No,
that
no,
shit?
he won. He
Dude,
won.
He didn't
Yeah,
cheese.
he
To be
fucking
fair.
he went crazy
He
mode.
he was going for
There-
it.
there was a
Use the-
cheese-
Use the abilities in the game.
This-
What the fuck?
I understand.
You know, on principle, I have to agree.
I've literally done this in Apex, where like your team, if you have like the opportunity, you all hoard like the anti shit, and like you run out in the last second, and like your three of you just keep doing it
I
until
see.
the thing closes enough that everybody dies.
I'm not built like a battle royale gamer.
You win the game, you win the game.
Yeah,
It's-
battle
it's
royale
good
is
for you,
truly,
right?
it's a
Well, the
fucking-
thing
And
is,
all-
like, see, I would have done this if I were him. Like, I would consider it a little bit less cheese if you're fighting, like, 1v1v1, and like some CDs are being popped, and they're like perfect. They're like deep in it. I'm gonna just run the fuck out right now as they're engaging, and then you would feel a little bit more motivated to
that's
kill the other
s-
guy, right?
You mean like? Let me understand correctly. Three people are fighting.
Yeah.
You have the ability to run away.
Yeah,
You keep the fight going, and then you run out.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean that's the correct way.
that
to do
feels
it.
like more optimal.
Yeah, that way they don't
Yeah.
realize you run away.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's smart play right there.
Yeah, I would
agree.
call that smart. I feel like this one was just like, oh, hope
It-
they fucking die. I
Yeah,
guess.
it
I
was.
don't
It
know.
was. I felt like BM, right? Which is
Yeah.
why me and the guy were like, we've got to the point where we're like, we're not going to fight right
That's
until
right.
this guy. And this was all unsaid, right? We didn't communicate this at
Mhm.
all. We were just kind of like, yo, I kind of don't want to do this yet, right?
Yeah, that's
Until the guy comes back, then maybe we'll fuck around.
fucking
But yeah,
dumb.
so we both get fucking clapped, right, by this dude.
It was so fucked
Right,
up.
it was so bad. It was like I was so mad about it too because I was like, "This fucking cheating bitch! I'm gonna get you." He wasn't cheating, but
Yeah, I got you.
you know, when
To defend
when
the
you
honor
get
of this
when you
random
get
player.
yeah when you get tilted a little bit, you're like, you're just gonna be a jerk. But anyway, so we both die, right, and this guy wins, right, and we're like, "Fuck, this sucks." And so the natural reaction is just fucking queue up again.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right.
Instant lock, queue up again.
That's
right. And I get pretty far into the game. There's probably like 7 people left in this next match, right? And I'm walking up and I see the item that this guy used in the game before. Right? I see the boat. So I go up to the boat and I'm like, I get this item, right? Because that guy just fucking did some bullshit, right? I'm going up to the item, I'm waddling, and I instantly get chunked for half my health.
Ooh.
Right? Like instantly, right? And I'm like, fuck, holy shit. And I'm like pretty high level. So I'm like, I don't even understand how this happened, right? And the guy, the cheeser from the game before,
This fucking
is
guy.
on top of me, just fucking eating the shit out of my body. Like just
Bam, bam,
fucking
bam,
going
bam.
for it, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I don't even have time to react. I have no movement spells that I can like rely on. I'm fully poke build and I have no escapes, right? So I'm like, well, I'm just dead, right? So I just kind of like, I'm giving him the runaround around the building, but I'm like, I'm dead,
Yeah.
right? So he kills me and he types out in chat, dirty teamer or grouper or whatever like that, something like that. And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, what? Does this guy think that I was like actually teaming up with the guy in the bubble last time?
Which is crazy.
It's crazy to think that I got flamed.
Well, you got flame,
For-
but also the for you to recognize that this is flame, it's not like you had to recognize it was that guy from last game, and he
Yeah.
also had to recognize it was you from last game.
Yeah.
There's so many layers.
Yeah. After he won, it was just fucked up.
How do you
Yeah.
remember people's names?
Because it started with an H and it was kind of
freaked-
long.
No, this is just
and-
hard for Hassan in general.
I
Oh,
framed
that's
one-
true.
I framed
That's
one
true. I
blank.
forgot.
Like whenever Michael goes like, "Oh my god, that guy was on our previous team," like, how do you know?
Yeah.
I don't even remember any usernames.
No, I was gonna amend that with when Michael says something, you're like, wait, who is this guy again?
Eric Hudson, what are you playing League for?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was ridiculous and tilting. That was the only time I got really tilted in Plunderstorm.
Yeah,
I
that's
had-
gotta be hella upsetting.
Yeah, I was just like, I would never do that in a solo game, right? Like that's fucked up. and B, you fucking won anyway, idiot.
Yeah,
Like what do you
that shit
want?
pisses me off. I really hate people who win and then are just like pieces of shit about winning. I
Yeah.
would just be like, I don't know. I never see the motivation to do that. Like, I can also understand flaming in the middle of the game because, again, I don't do this, but I understand that there is a certain metagame of like, if I can get them to trip over themselves being so mad, then technically, like, this is pragmatic and it is useful to me. But after you have won the game, the objective is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're just being a dick.
Yeah,
I have dropped a couple like at the end of games I'm winning.
Sorry.
I've dropped a
I
couple
was
like
just like, wait,
I'm
pause.
gonna
I've
say,
dropped
pause.
I've dropped a couple like
Pause.
GGs, you
Oh,
know, in the
okay.
chat and be like
Oh,
GG,
saved,
right?
saved.
You know,
Okay.
after a game that I
GGs
win,
is
right?
So mean.
It's kind of BM when you're winning, yeah, but whatever. Anyway, so there's one other Plunderstorm thing, one other Plunderstorm drama,
What's the
right?
drama?
And that was
Did he cheat again?
in the
That's right.
Plunderstorm tournament,
Yes.
right? So there was a Plunderstorm creators tournament, right,
Yeah, I
where
heard about
all
this.
the WoW people.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard of the drama, but I've heard about this. Yeah, that there's a tournament.
There's always drama.
So we're all familiar with the mechanics of battle royales, right? Like you are in a team, your objective is to kill everybody that's not on your team, be the
Oh.
last person surviving, right?
Sorry, I'm gonna
And-
guess this. Is it collusion? Multi-team collusion?
Nope, no collusion.
That
not
would be
no collusion here.
horrible.
That
Yeah.
would be crazy.
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay.
And there's an added pressure of the time, right? You have a thing that is making the map smaller in a random area, right, in a random location, and at some point the whole map is fucked, and you're just like, you have no room to go anywhere, and you will die if you don't fight,
Mhm.
and you have to win at that point, right? So, something new, a new ability that they've added to this season, right, is called Astral Barrage.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it kind of like knocks you up in the air a little bit, and it lets you like do a beam of energy in front of you, right?
I know. the thing.
And it's fun as fuck. Yeah, you can like really clock people. It's fucking sick.
Just fucking
to
snipe
get
them.
Yeah, it's fucking so
Hell yeah.
cool. And they also added, I think, like a rocket jump or something like that to get up
Ooh, like the goblin
places,
jumps?
right? Yeah, unlock the third dimension for people, right?
Whoa.
And that's kind of where the problem is in the game, the tournament winning game. One player was able to access one of these higher areas, right? That people had been before, right? But there's an added catch. It turns out when you're up there and the storm is active, you don't take storm damage.
No, that's
Banned.
bullshit.
Banned.
That's
Easily
so
banned.
stupid.
And this was crucial in the game-winning game.
Yeah,
Was
it's banned.
they were just
They lose.
camping
You
up
can just
there and
restart.
just blasting?
Yeah.
Yep, one of the team members was untouchable. He couldn't be targeted by the spells from the
No.
ground,
Yeah, it was banned.
and couldn't take storm damage.
It's just
So,
banned. This
you
is
win.
a standard thing in Battle Royale. It's just banned.
Sorry, I think they instead get all of the money instead for winning.
No.
I think that's
yeah.
what happened, right?
Well, Will, you are familiar with Blizzard Entertainment.
Correct.
So.
Because that would mean admitting that it's their fault and trying to live redo the game
Mhm.
and have a floating rule of like try not to do this in this next upcoming game for some
Mhm.
reason is just so unappealing to them that they would rather say, I don't know, what was the issue?
That's
And-
crazy.
End scene.
There was literally an event, not exactly like this, but something similar happened
Mm-hmm.
in LPL like last week, where Gragas has a bug where if something weird happens, like they don't really know what the case is, like it's spaghetti coded,
Yeah.
where he can't cast any abilities, but he can't take damage.
Oh, okay.
That's just what happens sometimes.
Yeah,
like, it
that's
just happens
really
sometimes.
stupid.
It doesn't happen in solo queue.
But he can like auto attack and stuff. right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's
So-
just unkillable tower killing machine.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, what happened was the guy raised his hand. He's like, "I can't take damage," and they like did everything. They stopped the play.
Yeah.
They tried to do everything possible to
Yeah,
get him
yeah, yeah.
killed because he can reset that way.
Yeah.
They're like, "Well, we physically can't figure out any combination of ways to break this bug.
Yeah.
The game is null and void, and we restart."
Yeah.
And like it was a pretty consequential game.
Yeah.
And like the guy who did it was on the winning team too.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I'm cheating.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
it was also close to the end. Like they were basically won, and then they reversed it too. Like they lost the remake game.
Mm.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, no, that would be instantaneously like just stop reset. What the fuck?
Yeah. So that did not happen, right? But there's more drama that came along with this,
Uh-oh.
right?
The
so
guy who's astral browsing was like, I'm right, actually.
no. So the majority of like the sane people that participated in the tournament were like, yeah, I mean, we would have done the same thing, right? Like if I ended up in a spot where like I'm taking no damage from the storm and it's the last bit, right?
Dude, WoW players
Like-
are so scummy.
It's like
Holy shit, man.
it's like a lot of money, you know? Like you're not gonna,
I
It's
think
you know,
scummy.
you
I-
know that they're not gonna do anything about it.
I don't think it's not scummy, but I think as the rate of bug per anything goes up, like I think it drastically kind of changes like player expectations of like things in general.
It's not like
Unfortunately.
they're fucking content creators. Like, come on.
I understand. I just think it's like
nah,
I
it's
I think
scumbag
I think
behavior.
the thing is like bug abuse.
Just jump down.
Bug
no, they're
abuse is
fucking
just
hard.
like is just so common
It's a
in
bunch
the
of
game.
You
now.
got
Cash.
mad at a guy who fucking who literally used the abilities of the game to camp outside the zone.
Yeah.
But a person literally abusing a bug, you're like, he's cash.
I mean, in a tournament, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nah, dude.
If
I'm
I
sorry.
was on the ground, I'd be pissed, right? I'd be super mad, right? But like,
I think
if I take a minute
the
to like,
LPL guys raised their hand and like lost the game, which is a much more important game than like a bunch of cash.
okay, well, yeah, I'm not saying like the culture is good in WoW esports.
WoW is
Okay,
so
I'm not like,
scummy, man.
I'm not trying to be like, you know, this is the best thing ever, right? I'm here to communicate the drama, right? But so the team that ended up winning was a group from the guild Echo.
Yeah. It was Gingy
Yeah.
and Mirez, right?
That's right.
Wait, so one of them was doing this camping shit?
Yeah, so Gingy was
Of course it was fucking Gingy.
okay, all right.
Sorry. Not biased, but
But everybody from the tournament that like, you know, has, you know, is like honest with themselves are like, yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. you know?
Except-
and like everybody would have, right? And Max said the same thing, even, right? Max was like, hey,
They're all fucking
Right?
scumbags.
well,
So-
the thing is, I feel like with
No, I'm sorry. This is just scumbag behavior.
I think the thing with Gingy is also really funny because he was the guy that was hopping mad about like the targeting thing for the majors thing.
Yeah, okay, I'm not defending him. Fuck him too.
Well,
Like,
yeah, what I'm saying is like it's actually absolutely insane how everyone can both be mad at bug abuse, but go like for one be like, yeah, I do that though.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this is a broken community. Sorry,
like,
okay, finish your thought.
so the community, right, is like pissed about this, right? Because like obviously like the tournament ended in a shitty way.
Yeah,
Like it sucks to be a viewer. Like it
That's
fucking
also what I mean.
blows.
This is like the
right?
Ludwig rule. Like, you guys are content creative. Make it fucking interesting. Like, stop being scumbags. Make it interesting. Like, that's your
Nah.
job.
but for WoW people, it's just winning, bro. Like I don't.
That's what I'm saying. You're fucking scumbags. Holy shit. I don't give
Sorry.
a fuck. I'm not gonna go down on this one.
Yeah,
I'm not. Nobody's expecting
I-
you to
I-
go
yeah,
down or
I'm not-
anything.
I'm
you're,
so mad.
You're entitled to your opinion.
I'm simply explaining the outcome. I am not.
I know,
condoning
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just really mad. Like, they're content creators and they're scumbags. And it's just like, come on, man. Continue.
Yeah. So like the community's upset about this, right? They're like really pissed, as they should be, right? Every viewer got cheated out of this like experience, right? Which fucking sucks. It really sucks, right? So what they do is, instead of like hearing what Max said and being like, yeah, I probably would have done the same thing, right? They were like, I bet Max is mad about this, and I'm gonna prove
That's insane.
I'm gonna prove that he and his partner also cheated in this tournament.
Wait, what?
So they went.
Wait,
full-
pause.
Mad.
Yeah, the community is assuming that Max is mad that Gingy and Mirez won
Okay.
through and like an
Oh,
exploit,
okay.
right?
I see.
So
So
they
that-
the assumption in like the hive mind of the WoW player is like, wow, they're gonna be pissed about this, and I'm gonna instead of like listening to actual words that come out of their mouth, I'm going to imagine a scenario in which they are mad,
I see.
and then at the same time, I'm gonna defend Gingy and Mirez by proving that Max and Fired Up also
Okay,
cheat.
so they went into Redditor detective
Yes.
mode before
Yes.
like anything happened.
That's right. Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
I
like
fucking hate these.
actively making me not want to resub.
Yeah, I fucking hate these people.
What is wrong with
I fucking hate
everybody?
these people.
it's
Okay, what
so
did they
funny.
find? What cheats did they find?
So it turns out that in a game, in like a streamed game before the tournament,
okay,
right? Fired Up ended up on a similar
situation.
place, but not anywhere near the time where the storm was coming,
Okay,
right? So they had no idea that the storm wouldn't do damage up there
Right.
at all, right? But you could access there from
Sure.
normal means in the game,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like you can't get targeted by certain things because of the Z-axis, and the
Z-axis,
game fucking
sure.
blows nuts,
Stupid.
right? It's so terrible.
Stupid game.
But like the community found this clip of like Fired Up being on this cliff, right?
Yeah.
And they're all like, you did the same thing. You knew this was going to happen, and you guys would have exploited too. And Max is just like, yeah, like we would, like if we were up there, we were taking storm damage, of course, like, duh. But like we didn't know the storm wasn't going to do damage.
Yeah.
So
That's why they weren't camping. I'm so confused.
yeah.
Like, the situation just explains itself. Like,
yeah, it does. But the mass
Everybody
psychosis.
is stupid here.
Yeah, it's the mass psychosis of WoW
Everybody's a
players.
scumbag. You've got
Yes.
scumbags saying, yes, I would cheat. You've got fucking idiot viewer scumbags going like, I have reviewed your VOD. Like, why are you... like,
so
what the
yeah,
fuck?
it's like mad that you didn't cheat, but also mad because
That you did cheat.
Yeah.
But also
Yeah.
didn't cheat. And Matt,
But you would have wanted to cheat
if you
could cheat.
even though you admitted it,
That's right.
you're gonna do it.
If you could have done it, you would have done it. And the
That's
reason
right.
why you didn't do it was actually I lose.
I
actually
lost
can't
it, yeah,
explain.
yeah.
I actually can't.
What the fuck is
So
wrong
anyway,
with you people?
so anyway, I
Yeah.
just wanted to explain the mass
That's stupid as
psychosis of
hell.
this. Is
I thought the extent of the plunder drama was just the fact that like it's your old Wowhead user that's like, if they put less people working on Plunder Swarm, we would have better raid content.
oh no,
Kind of.
No, it's
kind
because
of.
all the pet battles. It's too many,
Yeah.
too many developers on pet
It's
battles.
actually because of the DAI in Blizzard
yes.
itself.
there we go.
Yes, there's
There
not
we
enough
go.
breast milk
That-
being given
Okay.
to every developer.
Fucking, how did you say that without
It
breaking?
took a lot of
That's
power.
insane.
It took a
That's
lot
insane.
of internal power to get that out of my system. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
That story that was rent free in my brain.
Dude.
Even Michael occasionally. I remember Michael was
Yeah,
playing,
that's why he plays Marvel
no, he
Rivals
was
now.
playing an Overwatch tournament, and then not tournament, like just a rank game, and and something happened. And the game was spaghetti coding, and his teammate wrote, "It's because I didn't get enough breast milk."
Oh my god.
That's insane.
And since then, it's just lived right here,
That's so-
and I can't remove it. Oh,
Okay, wait.
man.
I brought up Marvel Rivals myself, but
Oh, I actually have league drama. That's weird, but I want to hear your guys'
okay.
take on it.
Not I don't have a drama thing. I just saw a really funny roast.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing, or I was gonna wait to get into the next game, but there was I was watching my friend play on Discord, and someone was like, "Hey, Namor," he's a character in
Mhm.
the game. It's like, could you help me out and check out your settings bar? It's like, he's like, yeah, what? And he's like, yeah, so if you can go ahead and click on player versus AI instead, like that would be a great help to us. I'm like, dude, that's fucking insane.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
You're in the wrong game
Shit.
mode, buddy.
Oh,
That's what
God
he said.
damn. God damn.
Anyway.
So yesterday, news dropped. They were teasing us a bunch. They were saying they're going to remove Hextech chests, and officially yesterday they removed Hextech chests from the
Okay.
game.
What do they do about
No,
What do
no.
they do about existing ones?
You can use the existing ones up, and you'll get enough keys to use them. But once the system's cleared of Hextech chests, they will stop giving you your account keys. When you
Oh,
don't have any
okay.
more.
Sure, fine.
So Hextech tests were a way for the game. Basically, if you, I don't remember what the rules are. I think like every level up or something, and every S, and there's a bunch of different rules. You get like chests, and then you get keys also. You can combine 3 fragments to make 1 key, and then open them up, and you get loot. You get, like,
Basically,
skins.
Oh, I think I did this
Before-
on accident one time.
Before they like made this loot box system, the only way for you to get skins in game was just through real money.
Mm.
And then they expanded to say like, oh, actually, we'll still let you buy skins with real money, but we're also opening this loot box system,
Yes.
and so you can also pay money for more like boxes if
you
you're a
want to,
Gamba.
yeah.
But you can
Mhm.
also earn boxes at a very slow rate
By just playing.
just by playing the game.
That
Yeah.
seems completely reasonable.
That
So-
seems fine to me
so
as
it
well.
was good.
So
But they basically made an announcement. They're like, hey, we have all these projects going on. We have like a bunch of new skins going on. We're updating the map. We're like changing the way ranked works recently. We're like doing a bunch. We were trying to get more champions into the game. We're trying to do all these different things. We're also like funding TV shows and all that stuff. And like they want to expand the tournament scene.
Okay.
Which they really started this year. Where like they changed the LEC and the
That's right, LTA.
Yeah, thank you. And they're like trying to do all these different changes. And they said, we've noticed that our player base, while it's staying steady or even expanding year to year, because of all these new expenses, the loot box have actually like really cut into our revenue. So we're gonna remove the loot box system.
tough.
But the thing is, you can still get skins for free if you play ranked games.
Oh,
So if you're playing ranked games every like few months, there's going to be like a thing where if you win 15 ranked games, you get like a pretty decent skin. For
like the
free.
Victorious skin.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
like skins and all these things.
Well,
So
is it just the default Victorious skin?
I'm not sure. I don't
Okay,
know. I don't know.
Interesting.
But also, they're also adding skins that will be like via IP
Oh,
and all
cool.
of these stuff. Like they're actually adding things in. They're just removing loot boxes. And here's the interesting part. Unironically, the community is split.
Hmm.
Where like a lot of people are like, you know what? It's fine. Like it's skins. I don't give a shit. Like
Yeah.
I want to play the game. And then a lot of content creators are like, I don't really care either. Like it's not that big of a deal. But
Yeah.
then you have another set of content creators who are like, this is the worst change ever. And then people are like, this is the worst change ever. I fucking hate all of this. Instead of making a TV show, fix your game, and like instead of making more skins, fix your game. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of them removing free stuff. It never feels good, but I have to respect that they actually like, hey, we need money, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
remove this rather than just right click delete the option.
I think.
Well, I mean, you still get free stuff though, right? If you play ranked.
yeah, I'd have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see the extent of the free stuff, but I think I can understand because like over the years they're obviously less doing like, oh, here's your character, but they're a red tint instead
Exactly,
of blue.
they're like crazier and crazier skins.
Like they have like really crazy like VFX, SFX, like artists and
Mhm.
stuff like making these things better. They're not all like, oh, the animation is like totally different and voice lines are different,
Yeah.
but on average the quality of the skin has gone up. And I think like it makes sense that like over time the expected value of a box just kind of goes up later and later. But pause. The only hold on this though is like I don't actually know how they weight these things, because obviously I would think that they would weight the like super rare stuff like a lot less, right?
So that wasn't the case.
I see.
That was just not the case. I think like you had an equal chance of literally hitting anything.
That's crazy.
Which is why people were.
Well,
yeah.
It could have just been an easy dub to be like, we're changing the statistical probability of some things coming
Ooh.
from the box.
I think they just want to get rid of it. I'm not gonna lie. I think they were just like, nah.
Well, I think they already, so for me that already like kind of sort of, or they already impacted me in the not loot box way of like they got rid of their Twitch Prime sort of what do you call that, like partnership.
Huh. I didn't know
So
that.
basically so I have Twitch Prime just through Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But the thing is like back in the day, or like just like a year or two ago.
Yeah, no, I do remember this.
Yeah. So basically on like I don't know, like once every month or once every so months, you get just some free like basically paid currency. Like
Yeah.
currency that you would normally have to just
You
use
get
real
some
money for. They
RV,
just
yeah.
give
Oh.
you some. And so I was able to stock up on like some of this and get like a nice skin maybe once a year or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool that they're doing this, but they got rid of it last year. I'm like,
Mhm.
well, now my only options are loot boxes that I have to like play quite a bit of games to get. So, I mean, it's still free stuff, so I'm not mad. But like,
Yeah.
I'm like, darn, I can't get like choice.
Yeah, and also in the
thing,
video, they were like, "Hey, we don't want to add any play to win stuff because we're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Pay to win." And also they're like, a lot of the other people, all the other like options we had open to us was skin trading, like
Oof.
in CS:GO type things. Like we're never gonna do that either.
Yeah, that's
So
a
they
bad.
just said like the only thing we can do is we're just gonna remove the loot boxes, and you have to just buy skins.
Well,
But it's the thing is, this is my take on it. It's a fucking free to play game.
Yeah.
Like I know this sounds don't get me wrong, their skins are fucking expensive and it's a lot, but like ultimately you're paying for pixels on a screen, and then your character is like a different color or different animation, which is very, very cool, but like I don't care.
I mean, I really wonder. Like, I agree.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
fully
don't,
with you.
it's
Like,
a free game.
I just really wonder like how they mapped out the loss in revenue due to this system, because like it's like incredibly inconsistent, right? Like you can save up a lot of like the dust points and like craft a random skin,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sometimes you put in some things of higher rarity, you get some like shit ass blitzcrank skin or something.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So like I wonder like how the math like shakes out for this. But like they already have systems in place to make money off of whales, right? First of all, TFT is like, a big whale game. And then second
the
of all,
new roll system.
yeah, I mean they have a new system for like the
Ultra,
hyper
mega,
ultra
legendary skin.
giga legend, where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't actually buy it, but you have to like basically just gamble for it and roll for it,
Yeah.
right? And so I guess I just find that kind of confusing, where they have this different kind of monetization scheme that probably is working for them. And yeah. All I'm curious about is like I don't know how much money they could actually.
I don't know the
be
math.
losing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this, but
I'm kind of on with your side here. I just think, to me, like, this is just another video. It's just skins.
yeah,
It's like it doesn't matter.
It's not a real issue.
And also, the thing is, like, I hope, okay, as Michael always says, he's like, it's so cursed playing with me sometimes, because unless I really love a champion, I just don't even have a skin for them. Like, I literally played Pantheon skinless for months, and then Michael just gifted me RP. He's like, just buy a fucking skin already, and I'm like, I don't. He literally purchased
guy who
RP.
has money moment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is
He's
true.
like, why don't you have a skin for the guy? I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
That's
real
so funny.
real job problems.
Yeah.
you go forward.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
like-
and then, or like when I played Quinn with Harut yesterday, he's like, oh, pick the purple skin. I was like, Harut, I don't have a fucking skin for Quinn. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
We're playing default. And
Yeah.
so, or like I have random skins, like that one Draven skin that I have. I just have one, like the
Yeah.
Gladiator Draven.
Sure.
No, I think I only buy skins for champions that I really give a shit about, and everything else I've collected via like loot boxes. And I mean, I was the same way on CS:GO, where like my main account literally was named "No Skins Give Wins," and like the entire account had nothing on it, and people would accuse you of being a bot because they're like, "Why don't you have a skin at this point?" I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't know. It's one of those things where, and then also don't get me wrong, I did buy skins on my alt accounts, but not on the main one.
I can't understand being like thinking that this is like the worst thing for the game. Like that's a crazy take.
SpaceX just blew up another thing over the sky.
Fucking awesome.
Holy shit.
Sorry, I just get fresh news.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I mean you said that some people are like saying that this is like a terrible change, like
So yeah,
being really hyperbolic.
People
Like that's
are
that's
this
insane
Is the
to
end
me.
of League of Legends.
That's insane. Like
even though
it's
everybody's like, we love the new season.
like you're still gonna be able to play the game. Like
Well, yeah,
You don't-
I'm just thinking of the reverse.
Really
Like
nothing has changed.
like
Yeah.
I feel not that like amazing about it, but I also don't feel bad at it because the reward is like a nice little cherry on top, but also like it's not that good of a reward. As in,
Yes.
like
Mhm.
so half the time the boxes can also just give you champion shards.
Mhm.
So for example, if you didn't already own Pantheon and you got a Pantheon shard, you get a massive discount on purchasing it for your
Yeah.
account.
Yeah.
But like a large percent, or it feels like a large percent of these boxes also contain these champ shards, and sometimes it's like, fuck, I already have this guy.
Or
This
the
is
worst
like,
when you get
Yeah.
another box.
yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
you just get another
That's
box.
crazy. So
Yeah.
it's not just a box, it's like a guaranteed skin.
No,
No,
it is-
That's psycho.
Yeah, no,
Then
so
this
it's-
is useless.
It's
Like
pretty-
this
yeah,
is
so
insane.
it's not like a really good reward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like losing it is not that big of a deal, in my
Ugh.
opinion.
It's
Whatever.
It's again, it's like a non-issue. That's why like most streams, like I don't think is gonna make a big deal. But
Yeah, that reminds me of like WoW people that like are like, this is the end of the game and blah blah blah, and it's like, dude, like the patch hasn't come out. You gotta relax a
Yeah.
little bit. Like
No, like literally,
Yeah.
the first thing that I saw in my League Discord, which is like all my friends who play League, like 4 people all wrote the same, like, this is it. League is done. People are gonna start the new year. And I'm like, bruh.
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't really get that reaction, but I mean, I think I had my sort of stint with skins back in the day. My most what is it? My most regretful purchase is I bought an Ezreal skin back in the day. I got Pulsefire.
Me
It's a
too.
fucking expensive one.
For the
Yeah,
audio
fucking
listeners out
expensive
there,
is-
there was a fist
Of
bump.
course there was a missile.
Yeah, it's tough. Real recognize real.
Of course. You also have the Whittier skin?
What?
The Whittier skin?
No, I don't have.
Oh.
You have that one?
I have the Whittier and the Lux.
Oh my god. Exposed. He's like, oh, you know me, free to play gamer here, no skins
No,
on
no, no, no,
Pantheon.
no, no.
Fucking
this
god.
was when I was in high school.
Oh, let's hear the
Yeah, yeah,
defense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was in high school.
No, I understand.
You were the same.
No, I was the same.
Get the
But I didn't get multiple. I was like, oh fuck, it's my main, so maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, I that's why after I had that stint, and I think maybe the loot box system it was pretty nice for so long. I got like multiple pretty high quality skins from the system that I wouldn't have ever got or thought about getting. So I could understand why it's like, oh dang, this means I would have not had these things. Sure, fine, but also most of the skins were like, I am dusting this, or I'm just gonna re-roll this, and hopefully I hit something actually cool, kind of thing. So
My most regretful League skin purchase was when I mained Twitch for a really long time. This is pre rework Twitch.
okay,
And I really wanted every single skin from him. And I got every single, even the medieval one where you had to refer a friend back in the day.
oh yeah,
But that was a lot, especially because the Whistler Village one was really hard to get your hands on before loot boxes, because
I see.
they can now drop legacy. Well, they used to,
no,
gone.
they used to,
but they
not,
dropped
yeah.
legacy skins.
Oh, okay.
So the only way to get Whistler Village was literally you had to wait for the Olympic season to start,
Cringe.
and then you had to play basically a gotcha game, and that was the only way to get them.
That's insane.
And I got them, and I spent so much money,
Oh my
but I have
God.
every single Twitch skin. It's really fucking fun.
Yeah,
The one I hate the most is the raccoon one. It sucks,
I think I nearly have. I think that one's funny though.
but it's not the rat.
I
You
know.
know my-
Okay. I think I nearly have all of the Ezreal skins, which is crazy. But it's nice though. With the Twitch Prime
Mhm.
sort of membership thing, and I was able to save up and just grab a bunch here and there. I don't know. It's kind of tough that they're getting rid of more of these options, but it's also it's free. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me see. I think I actually don't have any. I don't have all the Twitch skins anymore because there's a new one that released. The Rogue.
Oh yeah.
I
That
don't
one's
have
fun.
That one.
That one's cute. He's
He becomes a
super.
mouse.
He's super high pitched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that boy. The Whistler Village one is OP. Has a German flag on it. It's the only reason I went for it.
Fucking nerd.
He's so fucking Euro pilled.
Yeah,
crazy.
playing gotcha games for Europe,
Yeah, it's insane.
tough.
Oh, God.
I hit a PR on the bench today.
Oh
you fucking crushed
shit!
it.
Yep.
Plate?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Plate?
brother! Hell
Mhm.
yeah!
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
We saw Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Isaiah, Josh, and Nick have a challenge
Oh, they do.
of who can get to 2 plates first. And
I see.
Isaiah is winning.
Well,
he's gonna win.
I mean,
but
no
I-
offense,
But
but,
then I,
yeah.
but I
Oh wow.
Sorry, dude is fucking built.
But the worst part was because they said this to Zach, myself, and Sam, and
Oh,
we all went big bro, gym bro on them.
oh, I see.
Where we're like, so what are the actual rules here? Are you doing a 1 rep max? You're repping them out. Are you doing the full one? Zach actually hit them with the most intense one, where he's like, so you're doing proper bench presses, or are you doing gym bro bench presses? And they're like, no, we're doing proper one. He's like, so proper bench press? He's like, yeah. So you're going all the way down, pausing for a second to 2 seconds, and then going all the way back up. And you're doing this for all of your reps. And they're like, we're doing gym bro bench press. And then I told Dick that I'll inject him with steroids every time I see him because I need my boy to win.
Crazy.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
So now he's scared of me. He's like, I'm never accepting food from you.
Right?
Oh my god.
But you don't want
Apparently
everyone to
this
have.
this explosion happened near Temecula, and they heard the explosion, and it's dragged its way all the way over here. This is above my parents' house.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Oh
to
my
interrupt you.
God.
That's crazy.
That's kind of a crazy shot.
That's horrific. Very scary.
Yeah, apparently it was. My mom said there was a massive explosion sound, and everybody ran out in the compound to
Yeah.
like see what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay, I did not mean to
Yeah, no, that's
completely stop you there.
That's scary.
Oh, here's a
dude.
different photo from inside the house.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
But yeah, you want items to be like cool, sought after, but attainable,
Mhm.
right? That's the idea. That's the general idea.
But the
right?
problem is, I feel like WoW people are so sweaty that even if you make a task decently difficult, rather than like probabilistic, it automatically is like a lot more attainable than a probabilistically assisted
Yes.
sort of
Yes.
like
Yes,
motivator,
but they'll
yeah.
complain about that too.
correct.
Right? If it's a
yes.
hard thing to do and get, they'll complain about that as well. Right? So
Everyone's gonna be mad.
the
Always.
moral of the story is you will never win.
Yeah.
The Blizzard will never win. There will be somebody that will be so mad about every single decision in the game forever. I think personally, locking sought after rewards behind random drops with no protection for bad luck at all is like the worst way to dole out rewards.
Oh, there's no protection by that. Okay,
Nope.
that's yeah. So Arcade did a nice thing where they're like, if you don't get it within X number of tries, you've basically beaten probability,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's great.
That's insane.
and then you
That's
just
awesome.
get the item.
No, that's impossible. So, for example, someone from my sweaty guild, he finally got invincible, which is the Lich King's mount.
You told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah, he tried. So you can only try like once a week per character, right?
Mhm.
And so it'll like this running total will keep track of all of your characters and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, so only 52
Yeah.
weeks in a year, and then you carry the 2, and then he tried like 900 fucking times. He tried 900 fucking
No.
times.
I remember specific Arcade was like, let's say this thing had a 30% drop rate. If you like
30%
farmed,
is too high already.
no, I'm just giving a number.
Okay.
Let's say it's 30% drop rate. If you like farmed the thing and you didn't get it after, like, you know, you've beaten probability, like you've done it, you should have gotten it, but now you're over by 15%. They'll just give it to you. They're like,
That would have not have helped Will's friend.
no. Wait. Why?
Because it's a 1 in 1,000.
So 1 in
I
1,000.
think, yeah. I think
So
that's
what
the
would be
rate for
guaranteed
invincible.
drop then?
After 1,000 runs, is your
No. I mean,
like average
with the
expected.
extra added, 15% above.
15% above?
Wait, what do you mean?
So
For real?
if
Sorry,
he did
sorry.
1,000 runs,
Okay.
and he did like whatever it takes to be like you've done, like you've beaten probability by 15% or something.
Oh
Okay,
wow!
Then you
Okay,
get it.
That's
Well,
a
I
lot
don't-
of runs then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
There's a
a-
guaranteed drop after like you fucked up, like you've
Yeah,
beaten
I
probability.
can see that working for things that are like more attainable, like maybe like 1 in 100
Mhm.
or so. But when you get to like the next order of magnitude,
Yeah,
it's
too
like
many runs.
unbreachable. Like, I mean, like Will was saying, there's 52 weeks in a year. You can run this thing exactly one time a week per
Yeah, if it's
character,
1 in 1,000, yeah.
right? Then like you're gonna be fucking there for years.
insane.
Mhm,
Like it's
mhm.
it's an insane amount of time, right? Or you can like parallelize it, have a bunch of alts, and they just like kill the Lich King every week. But like that is such a time waste every week for this
Yeah.
thing.
I used to do.
But I feel like there should be
mount runs.
reasonable drop rates. I think also
There should be
1 in
yeah.
1,000 is a bit ridiculous.
I mean,
Yeah.
there like back in the day, it was somehow worse.
Mm.
Like what is it? The Baron Steed or
Baron Rivender, yeah.
Baron Rivender Steed.
Mhm.
I think back in the day with like the unadjusted vanilla drop rates, it was theorized to be like around 0.01%, but like I think
You
like,
said percent after that.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. There's literally I think only like I don't like there was like only like less than 10 I feel like actually that existed.
Dude, that's fucking stupid.
It was very
That's so
insane.
stupid.
But now it's farmable. You can
I know,
farm
but
it.
still.
Yeah,
like,
you
it's
can just
fucking-
run in there. You can do it in an afternoon
That's right.
for a shitty fucking.
It's a shit. I got on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this is kind of.
This is so
Yeah, you just
cool.
never get on it again. Yeah.
So
Well, I
cool.
wanted it for a MOG contest, like a transmog contest.
Asmongold?
No,
No.
ew, gross.
Wow.
Super
we
gross.
had a guild one. It was cute.
He's the number one political
I
streamer
got-
right now.
I got number 3.
Cringe.
Okay, he doesn't even let me finish. my story.
I'm sorry, no.
It's fine.
I was just being brutal. I'm sorry.
It's
um,
It's okay.
oh my god. Wait, Baron
Baron
Steed.
Rivendare's.
Baron Rivendare's charger.
So it's just a bone horse.
It's
Okay,
a-
I've seen
it's a
this one. I've seen
different
this one.
color undead horse, but
Yeah,
it's critically, it was the only undead horse, and I think it still is the only undead horse that the Alliance can get.
That's right.
Don't give those fucking bastards our horses.
They get it.
For 1% they can.
Yeah.
Do we get anything from them? They get a griffin?
I think we don't get a griffin.
There's a bunch
I
of like
think-
rather standard horses that like everyone can ride.
Yeah. I don't think we even get normal horses from vanilla.
I don't think so.
So yeah.
Oh, you're talking about vanilla only?
Yeah, so
Oh, no,
Baron
then.
Baron is the only. So there are two cross faction mounts from vanilla. There's the Winter Saber.
Mm.
So there's a Night Elf one that you can go and do quests in and get if you're Horde and Alliance. You can do that too.
Yeah.
And if you're Horde or Alliance, there's a Raptor you can get as
Mm.
well if you go and do quests. But Baron is the only random drop one that you can get that's different.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
Well, some right bullshit.
It is bullshit. Yeah.
Why does the Alliance get favorable
Because
treatment?
they're always the favored. They're little bitches.
Oh boy. Here
You
we
know,
go.
it's okay. It's okay. There's one thing that will live rent free in my brain. I beat Jaina. I almost called her Gianna again.
Yeah, I know. That's why you paused.
That's why I paused. I
could see-
paused. I'm
I
like,
could like live see the little gear turn in your head.
her name is Jaina. I beat Jaina. I set her fucking city on fire, and she's like, "Oh no, I can't kill you. I have to go take care of the city." Fucking legendary mage right there. Can't kill a level 1 troll warrior.
Good for you, Hassan.
I'm proud of myself.
You really
And Gormash, the fucking bitch. Gormash? Orc inside prison who's like, I will not join the Horde because they're doing bad things. I would rather be in prison. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's just go with Gorman.
What's his name?
No, it's fine.
What's his name?
Sourfang.
Sourfang.
You're thinking of okay. So Sourfang is the correct character. Grommash is a guy that exists,
Grommash.
Yeah.
but that is the totally wrongest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all orcs. are the
Sourfang
same.
really is a bit of a sourpuss. He's a fucking little bitch. He stayed in his little cell. He didn't help the Horde.
You just fucking complained for like 20 minutes about scumbags playing World of Warcraft. And you finally come across an honorable orc.
Yeah,
And you're
he's-
like, fuck that guy.
wait, Sourfang is so fucking beast.
How's he beast?
What? He was like one of the OG lieutenant. They okay. I will say they did make his characterization like, yes, I will just listen to whatever Warchief does, and it sucks ass. But like he
Until he didn't. Burke, the queen. Notably.
whatever. I feel like they should have made him fucking Warchief at some point. But
Did he die?
I don't know. I
I
think
don't remember.
He's still in prison. That'd be so
No, he's
he's not
fun.
in prison now.
Aw.
I don't know if he died or not, though. It's been a while since I've been like plugged in.
The only
Lore.
honorable orc.
That's so.
It's so
only
racist.
Only is crazy racist.
Okay. So I said that just
I
to
feel
be
like-
hyperbolic.
I feel like
but
he's not honorable. He's turned his back on his family. The Horde.
But
What?
also it's not like execute Warchief command always correct.
So you're saying your faction goes and is like, oh yeah, we're gonna commit war crimes now, and you're just like on board. You're not gonna toss up some
You
red
literally
flags?
are a person who said we should mana bomb them again. So
I
actually.
would never say that.
You literally
this is
said-
just a fight to the bottom.
This is if you're gonna,
Oh,
if you're
but
gonna
you-
crab
you-
bucket me, I will
Yeah.
crab bucket right
You're
back,
like,
motherfucker.
You made war crimes jokes, but it's like said the guy who makes war crimes.
Exactly.
jokes.
Exactly. It's the fucking raven calling the kettle black. It's fucked up.
No, I think humans are giga cringe, so I pick side that is against humans.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly.
That's all
fair.
it is.
Exactly. He decided to stay with the fucking ice lady who couldn't kill level 1 warrior,
Dude, you-
which is an L.
I can't. I don't even know where to begin.
Why couldn't she kill me? Fucking mages, am I right, boys?
It's been multiple expansions.
It has been multiple expansions,
They
but I'm still not dead.
trying to explain this to you is gonna make me fucking kill myself first. Like I can't. I actually can't right now.
It's too much fun. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Also, shouting for the Alliance is fucking lame.
Oh my god, yeah, it's
Ew.
so bad.
Gross.
Super
Who
cringe.
fucking cares? Sorry.
They also have diaper babies. Or
Yeah,
they're neutral.
That means, you know what? I'm on board. Let's man bomb them. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I
You
can.
You have precious cargo. Oh my god. Wait. So are the goblins evil? Has the patch released?
No, the
goblins
patch.
are not evil.
Yeah, not
they're
all
not-
goblins are evil.
They're not a monolith.
Yeah, that's right.
Stop with this.
But no, the patch is not released. The release date, I think, is supposed to be like the 20.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, back to the Galagio.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, if it's not Trump themed, I'm gonna be so mad.
I bet there's gonna be a decent amount.
Come
of
on,
references.
it's gotta be. He has to be called president.
No, I don't know.
The
Wait,
big
is
head honcho?
Galliwix the final boss?
Uh,
I actually don't know.
I think he is.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
He should be Mr. President. That'd be
He's
so funny.
he's not, but it's okay.
What's he called?
I can't remember.
Oh my god.
I like to go into the
Also,
patch.
I'm so confused by one thing.
I don't do all the PTR diving. I'm just
It's okay. But I'm confused by one thing, right? Last I checked,
Mm-hmm.
this war within thing.
Yes.
These people, like the
I actually forgot the expansion.
the
It was
rock
called that.
dwarves. The rock dwarves are getting absolutely genocided.
yes, the earthen.
They're being killed,
Yeah,
and they can't do anything about it.
but we saved them.
And we're fighting, and you guys did a raid.
yeah.
But surely, it's not over, right? Like, there's Knife Wife is still around doing shit.
no, it's over. We win.
No, Knife Wife is definitely around. Yes.
Yeah, she's around.
She's doing shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think she's gonna be the whole. At least for this block of the story, she's
Yeah.
gonna be fully involved.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are we doing going to a casino when there's a literal genocide
'Cause
going
it's
on?
fun. And we also stopped the genocide, and it never happened again.
I'm actually.
No, you don't understand. When
There's
we-
a giant sword stuck in the planet, and we're like, hold
Oh,
on,
he's
boys.
talking about the
fucking-
sword.
what
He's talking
fucking
about the-
sword are you
he's
talking about?
The fucking sword.
There's no
This
sword there.
fucking guy. This fucking guy. He's like going on by his swords. Like I don't.
Is there
I've
not a
never heard
giant-
about this fucking sword. Where's the sword?
It's the entire trailer.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
no.
I'm not privy to this. I need explanations.
No, the sword is there. It's just not important. Who cares?
I hate WoW players. I'm coming to, but like, what the
Well,
fuck are we doing in a
no,
casino?
No, the thing is, it doesn't. It's just my guess, right? I haven't watched any of the trailers for the new stuff, but like for Spider Queen, it was Knife Fight's like whispering in her ear, like, "Ah, yes, you want to do this evil shit for me, haha.
Yeah.
I'll make you so strong." And then she slips away, and then we beat up Spider Queen, but Zalatath isn't there.
Yeah.
And then I bet the same shit's happening to Galliwix, where
I-
she's like, "Oh, I'll make you so rich." Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just gotta
but
do
I
this for me
understand.
real
But you
quick.
see how the level of difficulty here is like one is committing genocide and the
Yeah.
other one is running a casino.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
But,
There's
hey.
nothing wrong with running a
No, no, no.
casino.
But the
It's like-
scaling, you gotta not think about.
you're right.
stories.
Actually, gambling ruins lives.
Well,
You
the
know
thing
what?
is, it's like, hey, it's the next tier set. We're gonna be doing bigger damage.
It's like-
that's why it's harder. That's it.
Also, like,
Ah!
I'll be real. Like, from what I've seen about this raid, the theme is fucking lit as fuck.
bet
I
it's-
understand
it
it's
is
lit as
fucking
fuck.
So
I bet
cool.
it's
No,
such a
I have
banger.
nothing
And, like-
against it. It looks cool.
And like, you know what? Sometimes you gotta take your story and just like,
Throw in the trash.
you know, just like fucking chain some shit up. You know, like it's
No,
all
I
good.
think WoW has. I don't think WoW is enjoyable if you actually care about the story. Like,
this is like, you know, the
He's mad about
US has just like, you know, fought with the USSR. They just deleted the Nazis.
Yeah,
They
that's
did
right.
everything possible. They're like, we did it. We've stopped the war in Europe. And then all of a sudden, you know, Henry Hoover is like, actually, we should nuke Las Vegas.
He'd be right. He'd be right.
that's like
And
what
it's-
they did.
and they're like, this is worse than what the Nazis are doing. And I'm like,
No,
bro.
like you can't look at any of this in chronological order,
Yeah.
or else it doesn't make sense.
Cro-
It also doesn't
No,
need to
it-
be
it-
worse than what is happening. Like
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, like you can't
Like-
basically the point is like they've already gone through so many world-ending disasters that needed to be stopped. Like actually,
it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, this spider like genocide on like rock people isn't even the biggest thing that they've dealt with.
It's true. You're not wrong.
Like
Yeah.
I think,
But
I
she
think
destroyed Dalaran.
who fucking cares? Anyway, the point is,
Yeah,
right?
fuck 'em.
The point is like the thing
under
is
the
like
table.
genocide is the plot point of so many zones too. Like, man, these guys are fucking killing us. Can you kill them instead? And you're like, yeah, genocide's bad. Anyway, I fucking killed 50
know,
of them.
Actually, this is the most basic expansion. I'm anti-capitalism, so fuck it. Actually, they are fighting the greater evil of
But
capitalism.
what I'm saying is like like people have literally fought like titans, right? Things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are like planet sized, or like the old
Yeah.
gods that are like literally like embedded into like the earth or something. It's like you fought against like these gigantic void entities over and over, and like, you know, always trying to scale up to be like, well, no, actually this guy is an even bigger bad guy. That's what they did with Shadowlands, and that's why it sucked ass, because it was
Yeah.
like the jailer was the one who actually machinated
Yeah.
everything, and actually he made the Lich King on purpose, and because you don't really know why that is, and he doesn't know either, and that's why it's so mysterious. And
We should
cool.
all go to the mall. Everybody should just get shoved in the mall.
Yeah,
Moslet.
I spent so much time in there.
No. I again, I've nothing against it. I think it's fucking cool. The Galagio sounds really fucking sick, and I love it. I just think the juxtaposition from, you know, you're fighting for life, Dalaran gets destroyed.
Yeah,
I mean, the enemy has moved away, so you just have to take your opening now, right? You're just like, we got to do something.
You should chase her down.
We don't know where she is. She's like a void creature. She's just
she
slips
can,
through
she
time
can
and space and
she
shit.
can in principle do this forever.
Yeah.
And that's actually how the void comes back again and again and again.
Because of
and
Knife
again.
Wife?
No, not because of Knife Wife. It's like they're just like the whispers, you know, like
Mm.
you know, any future corrupted character is gonna be like, well, actually, I was corrupted into madness because
Mhm.
Cthulhu, or because Yogg-Saron.
Can you
or
go into the
whisper.
void?
So these void creatures, so lore time, it's
Lore time.
theorized that if you were to actually fully remove, they're embedded into the planet, right? But it's theorized the planet cannot exist without them. So if you were to fully, like, basically rip them out from the earth, like, Azeroth would just fucking explode. So they
Just do what the orcs did and go colonize another planet. Apparently, it's okay when they do it.
No, this is apparently how all planets in this universe function.
Oh, so you just get another set of evil people.
Correct. And like, so there's like all
Should
these
be
pushing
interesting.
and pulling forces of like, well, the void is here to consume everything and prevent all these things. The Titans' plan for the planets is that actually they all eventually blow up because they form a Titan. A Titan is born from them.
Oh, so Gaia's bad.
Sure.
Keep her dead.
Everyone, yes.
Keep her dead.
Guy is
Keep
bad.
her
That
dead.
is the point of the game. All guy bad. Like,
Yeah, shit.
Thank you.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I had to explain.
that would actually be so lit. What would be a cool fucking Blizzard? Listen to me. This would be a cool
Yep,
fucking
they're definitely
expansion.
listening to you right
This
now.
would be a fun, cool expansion.
And
What
definitely the
if?
first person to come?
What
up.
if?
Yep.
No. What if you have a group of adventurers who've done basically all of these? They've fought with you guys
That's
forever,
right.
adventurer, blah
That's
blah
right.
blah. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Time to literally execute all of these pieces of shit in the void, and you have to go save them.
What?
Like their objective is to kill Cthulhu,
I
kill
see.
Gaia, kill
I
everything.
see, I
Like
see.
just fucking do it,
I
because
see,
they
I
don't
see.
believe the theory that like the world will end, and it's your job to stop them, and you have to save the fucking void creatures. That would be
Yes.
fucking sick.
Yes, time and time again, instead of Alliance and Horde banding together, it is Alliance, Horde, and the Void against the new enemy.
Listen, add something, add some. No, fuck it. The Alliance on their team. You have to kill Alliance members.
Okay. Problem, right? Then you have one side that is like objectively correct in the end, and
That's
that
fine.
Makes things a
You
little
got the
difficult.
Alliance heroes who are like, no, my
Whereas-
guys are
Whereas
bad.
Blizzard is more of a fan of morally ambiguous tree burnings. You know, like they can't write something where.
Okay,
How was that
Obviously-
morally ambiguous? It was
Okay,
the right thing to
fuck
do.
it. Sure, Alliance and Horde can team up, but it would be interesting to like fight, you know, creatures that are on your level
The
at this
story
point.
just sucks so much ass because the Alliance and Horde exists.
I
like,
know.
just
It's just
dead
get rid
ass.
of it. Just
Dude, It's
The tree was a valid military target.
this guy's having his own conversation.
yeah, I like this one way more. So
I think Alliance Horde stuff still is pretty cringe. Unfortunately,
that's what the heroes get their hand on a mana bomb. They're gonna fucking blow Cthulhu a new asshole. You have to go. You have to go.
He's already dead.
Oh,
he's already dead.
Who isn't dead?
No. So they die, but like they recede into sleeping.
No, I'm talking about they're gonna literally fucking delete his ass.
I don't know how that happens.
They figured it out.
They figured it out.
That's part of the story.
They dig a big hole.
Exactly. They fucking
they pull his ass out.
They figure it out. It doesn't matter how. They just do it. They also genocide all the fucking time traveling dragons because fuck those things for real. That's the one story part that I hate them.
Wait, which ones?
The fucking dragons that can transform between different people, like they can have all the races and they time travel.
Oh, the drag theory.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys.
No, you're just talking about the bronze dragons.
Yeah. No,
right?
sorry. Those ones that can like manipulate time and they're
okay. That is just the bronze dragonfly.
Yeah, specifically those guys. They're like, no, we executed them, so they cannot go back in time and stop us from doing this.
No. See, the thing is, they have to have that because if they made some story decision they didn't actually want to, how are they going to save themselves?
Yeah,
I'm trying to fix this. They went to the leader of the bronze dragon and 2 bullets to the back of the fucking skull, and then they make it look like it was a suicide.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like, actually, it bounced twice somehow.
And then you wake up in your little cottage house in fucking.
They put 2 in the back of the brain, and then they're like, they steal a mana bomb, and they go and they're like, we're gonna make sleeping Cthulhu literally die.
No, and then you wake up in your little house in Northshire, and you're like, "Whoa, that was all a dream."
exactly.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And Cataclysm happens again.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. No, the story is incomprehensible. Let us have.
And the trolls win. It's just it's just the trolls versus everybody else.
That already happens. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right.
Really, there's just these trolls in Stranglethorn, and they're aggro to everybody.
So to be fair, what I did Battle for Azeroth, I texted Patrick. I'm like, "Am I the bad guy?" And he goes, "Why?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I think we're the bad guy here."
No, blood trolls are bad.
But the blood trolls
Get
are
over
only
yourself.
responding to the situation because their king has forced them to live in a swamp, refuses to acknowledge their existence, doesn't build anything
Guy
for
who
them.
listens to Gahoon.
Listen,
This is what.
listen, and there's all that. And then, by the way, the worst part was you go on a boat and you have a giant mech with artillery
Yeah.
and you're just blowing up their villages.
Well, yeah.
Like, of course it's going to make it worse. You're blowing up their villages.
No, but you're like cleansing, so it's okay.
and then you get... No, I'm on the side. I'm joining the war on the blood trolls on the side of the blood trolls.
Every time they have one of those point and click things, it's so fucking boring. I don't know why it's a thing. But also, you are like killing the most things per click.
Yeah. And like at one point, I flew over, and they're like, "You have to kill them before they get there." Like, so you're basically killing fleeing soldiers. I'm like, this is just you're committing war crimes. I know the Geneva Convention isn't in World of Warcraft.
Okay, what does the Geneva Convention say about fucking resurrecting a blood god?
But why are they resurrecting the blood god?
Checkmate,
Why are they resurrecting the blood god?
Man, I don't fucking
You
know.
might ask, because their king has abandoned them, and they're like, "Fuck you! We're gonna resurrect the blood god, and he's gonna make us."
Okay, I'm not a lore expert, but I don't think they give a shit about Rastakhan that much, honestly.
No, that was one of the
That was
major
the point?
things. That was literally one of the major things.
Resurrecting Gahoon?
Because he like literally, because I followed the story, I was like, you guys are like actually kind of have a point. Like, he literally banished them to the swamp because they were worshippers of the blood god thing, and he's like, I actually don't like that type of magic. So he like banished them there, and then they're like, well, like this is kind of what we do, and then he like basically just continuously like refused to give any support and didn't let them live in the city, and then they're like, we're gonna rise up. And then he like sent an army to genocide them, and they're like, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna summon the god of blood. Like,
They were doing that already. Whatever.
They were just worshiping him before.
I don't understand how you're so troll pilled.
I'm so troll pilled. I think they're the coolest race in the entire game. Like,
What?
unironically.
this just happens like through all of the game. Like I feel like every fucking expansion or even like every major patch, there's always a faction that's worshipping hashtag the wrong god, and then you have to do something about it. So
Yeah. No, I know, but I was just like specifically the reasons why. I'm like, the fuck is happening here? And I texted him, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took matters into their own hands. They're freedom fighters.
They're on the raid boss's side.
It's
the end.
It's kind of like
There's no
it's
more
kind of like how
to
I
it.
watched the Barbie movie, right?
Uh-huh.
And after I'm like, actually, he's a freedom fighter. He brought patriarchy to Barbie Land, but you have to also understand that like he's in their world historically oppressed. So like he obviously was lacking education. They denied them the ability to vote. They did voter restriction.
That's right.
And then when they finally when the Kens arrived, they're like, you couldn't vote your constitution in. They accepted the results. They were literally the most democratic. They were just like, fuck, I guess you're right. He's a freedom fighter. He did everything right. And this is why liberals lose.
Yeah, well, it was just a big fucking U in terms of trajectory, because it's like, well, we let the ruling class have more of the power again. The end.
Exactly. And then they asked for one Supreme Court justice position. They said no. It was just like, bro. Like, I understand patriarchy is a thing outside of Barbie Land, but in here, you guys are kind of fucked up.
This guy really said, like, I listened to his story.
In this situation, yes. Literally, there's a line in the movie where the girl asks, where do the Kens live? And they literally say, on the street. Like, they don't even have...
Actually, the beach.
The beach. Sorry, it doesn't matter. They literally live outside in the elements. It's fucked up, is all I'm saying.
I'm with the girly pops. I'm sorry.
All right. We'll end it there.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye.
Ken's a freedom fighter. I'll die on this hill.